When did you know that you was going to be a manager? When did it strike you? When?
The last year when I was in Milan with Sacchi. Sacchi was going to be a manager for the national team. And he asked me when I stopped playing, he would like to have me as assistant. And so I take that opportunity when I stopped playing. And I went directly as assistant of Sacchi in the national team. And there I started to think as a manager. No? But I have a lot of passion. I have the same passion that when I was a kid, when I started to play. And so
they say do a job that you love, you never work a day in your life. How does it feel to be fired?
it's not the first time that I was fired. I don't think that will be the last. And so I consider a part of my job. The question of the club is to bring an identity in the club, in the team. So when I arrived in Chelsea, they asked me to build a clear identity of the play. I bring the identity. And after that, I have to respect the culture, the tradition.
We had Sir Alex Ferguson 26 years, Arsene Wenger 19 years. I look at you, I look at Jose, we're seeing a different pattern. It looks like 2-3 years, 2-3 years, 2-3 years. Why?
In some club, and the football, I think today is not possible. It's not possible. I think in Real Madrid, for example, is impossible. The history of Real Madrid is that if the manager doesn't win, they have to change. No? And I think that in football, not always you can win. And I always say to my president, when they ask me about the game that we are going to play, we can do three things: win, draw, or lose. Nothing worse. So when the result is not good, you are responsible, because it was the experience in Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid. My responsibility was to be too kind in front of the players. And so when the results were not good, the club come to me and say, you have to use the whip, you have to be strong against the players. But this is not my style.
I just want to get your take on how you perceive failure. And do you see failure as a process to getting better?
The result is the only thing that we cannot control. We cannot control everything. We can control the strategy of the game, we can control the tactics, we can control the lineup. But the only thing that we cannot control is the result. And unfortunately, we are judged only for the result.
Let's assume you've been asked to build a team around one player, and you've got to make a choice whether it's Messi or Ronaldo. Which player would you build a team around?
I never thought to build a team around one player. I had the opportunity to train Ronaldo, and I can say you how I build a team with Ronaldo, not around Ronaldo, with Ronaldo. And I know that Ronaldo is a top talent. I knew that Ronaldo maybe score one goal every game, and I want to put Ronaldo in a comfortable way on the pitch. And so I have my idea of play, but I have to put Ronaldo in his comfortable way, because it's good for the team to have a player comfortable that can score. So
Ranieri's extraordinary success, how do you explain this?
Ranieri, Leicester is one of the team of the Premier League with less possession. So this means that he really understood quickly the characteristic of his player, and he put a system of play with strong defense, with good organization, and with counter-attack. And for this reason, I think that Leicester was able to win.
Could they do it again?
Really difficult, but Leicester and Ranieri are in the history of football.
Why Germany? Why Bayern Munich? What's your ambition?
Bayern Munich because they needed a manager.
Yes, they certainly did.
I needed to find a new club.
This is just about the calmest, the most confident, But what's not lost on me is the searing ambition here. Join me, please, in giving Carlo a fantastic round.